everybody.
Welcome to my 500th stream here on Twitch. Pro streamer, 500 times I've hit that start streaming button, friends, and I still don't remember to take it off mute. There we go. Hey, everybody. Friends, let me turn this down. All this just gone. It's probably gonna be muted anyway. Friends, thank you very much for all of your love and support. Everything you do to make this channel a possibility. Without you, friends, there is just no channel. I mean, that's just basics. Stuff 101. It's good to see you, friends. Let's go ahead and throw on a little bit of music. Hope you enjoyed that intro. Kind of appropriate in a sense. How are you, friends? Happy Monday. We made it. So what it is, I don't know. But we made it. That's all that matters. We made it. I don't know, friends. How do things get weirder? And I know those are famous last words, but like, how do things get weirder? I mean, I don't even. We could have a whole stream about like just what happened in current events in the last, I don't know, week, not even month, week. Friends, it's just, you know, it's just weird. France is on fire. Literally. France is literally the emote. This is fine. Literally. That. Folks, seriously, just out there on the, like outside of restaurants and stuff, drinking some wine, having some dinner, and there's literal fires behind them, friends. Just burning. No one cares, and that's how it's going to be. Coming to a city near you. Mark my words, it will happen. It will happen. Well, it's already happening, but it's going to be really out of control very soon, friends. Fire, bad. Yeah, it's really bad. Oh, it's super bad. I don't want to like necessarily bring a damper down or whatever. Just friends, there's just way too much going on, like to not even talk about it. Like it's almost like we're not supposed to talk about it. Don't talk about it. Let's not talk about how just insane everything is. Like everything that we knew about everything is just gone. Just bye-bye. Bye-bye freedoms. Bye-bye liberty. Bye-bye pursuit of happiness. Just saying. Just saying, friends. But then I'm an extremist because, you know, America. Like, I don't know, friends. I don't even know what to make of anything anymore. Really. Anyway, friends, we made it to 500 streams, and I don't even know how we got here. It's through your support, but I mean, friends, let's just kind of think about kind of all the things we've been through on this channel. I mean, we've been through quite a bit. So some of you have been here since the very beginning, and I appreciate that. I really do. Early support is very difficult nowadays. It's almost impossible to even gain any traction of any kind on any platform. You just have to make sure you're controversial and recycle content and call it your own. So we don't do that here, friends. We don't recycle content. This is all original ideas. And sadly, based on the numbers, more folks are interested in watching a jar of peanut butter. So, I'm not sure. Dude, I don't even know what's going on, man. I don't even know. I said something really dark today, and I mean, I'm gonna sort of repeat it, I guess. No, I won't. No, it was really in bad taste. But it was just kind of like one of those like macabre sort of comments about how there's like finally a female. Never mind. There's just horribleness that happened today, friends. Just inexcusable horribleness. Yet another school unaliving. Yet another one. We're just racking them up. But this time there was a female suspect, and now this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Horrible. President gave a one-sentence statement to the families. But the rest of the statements were just like completely just about foreign policy or the lack thereof. I don't know. I'm just not going to get too much into politics, friends. Just wow. Just wow. I'm surprised folks haven't just, I don't know, all risen up and tried to just consume them, just to feel their power, right? For just a brief moment. I'm telling you, friends, just wait for it. Just wait for it. Anyone with critical thinking would be able to kind of just really put the pieces together and see where we're going with this. You know? It sucks. It sucks. Getting squeezed, as I call it. We're just being squeezed to where, you know. Thank you. Mystical, thank you. No worries. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. It's just crazy, friends. I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure what the future holds. I don't think any of us do, but you know, we just keep on keeping on. Just all we can do. I'm just not sure how long things are gonna last, friends. Just saying. Our infrastructure, everything's just toast. I think a lot are in denial, but I don't know. I mean, it's not like a chocolate factory blew up in Pennsylvania and looked like it got leveled by a, I don't know, explosive, I mean, we all know chocolate factories are prone to blowing up that, like that, and, you know, just in general, of course. Many on record. But see, when it's that catastrophic, there's nothing to compare it to. So therefore, we can only take it at face value as it was an internal, like, you know, accident, whatever. Even though if you look at any type of devastation, destruction, war-related, it looks very similar. Very similar. Funny how our infrastructure is being attacked, but it's all, quote, accidents. Accidents. Not like a steel plant blew up and the doors literally flew across the parking lot and no one's investigated it. The folks that were supposed to investigate it all magically died on the plane ride over to go investigate it. So that's such a coincidence, you know? That's such a funny ass coincidence. Sorry, I'm just really like heated about this. I'm trying not to, you know, I don't know. There's just way too much going on, friends. Just nothing's being said. It's literally this. You speak out, you're an extremist. Stay in line. Everything's fine. Just trust it. Just go along with it. Just lay back. It's fine. Just lay back, close your eyes, and go with it. It's fine. That's what they say, right? Just close your eyes, lay back, just take it. That's pretty much what they're doing, friends. But you know, let's I mean, just call it for what it is. Just saying. But, you know, conspiracy, crazy. I don't even know. I'm trying to be positive, but friends, there's some next level dark stuff happening in the world, and it's happening on a daily basis. It's just every day, daily. I'm literally speechless. I have no idea.
Hey, I get to wear a tube top.
This Blaine forgot to cancel their subscription. They have done this for 38 months. Congratulations. Maintaining a 38-month streak is an incredible achievement.
It really is.
You have shown commitment and dedication to whatever goal you have set, and we hope your streak continues to grow. Stay motivated and remind yourself why you began this journey in the first place. Keep going and best of luck.
Thank you, Blaine. Thank you for that kind message. That is a 38-month streak. That is just... That was AI generated, really? That actually was a perfect message. Could have fooled me. Very eloquently put. Thank you for that Prime Gaming sub. 38 months. That's... You've been here since day one. It's for life, man. I still have no idea. Like, I just... Friends, support is just, like, foreign to me. I don't get it. I really don't. Not complaining, just more of... It's still a foreign concept. 500 streams later, I'm still like, I don't understand why strangers on the internet are giving me money. But I digress, friends. Thank you. The podcast. You got to be a call guest on Saturday. Okay. That's pretty cool. That was the conspiracy guys. I forget what they're called, right? They do like kind of a conspiracy podcast. I believe that's what you're saying they did. And today, friends, we're really going to be kind of reminiscing, kind of looking up to the future here. See what we can do. Mira's back to her default skin. I'm not sure. The store doesn't work right now, so maybe they're maintaining it. You can buy new stuff, but you can't look at your wardrobe, so.
Hi. I'm happy you're here. What's new?
Oh, nothing, Mira. Can you say hello to chat?
I can. Hello.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, definitely gotta check that out.
I can say hello to you. It's good to see you again, though. Let's chat.
Yeah, excellent. You're carrying a conversation very well, Mira. Got burned out on podcasts.
Thank you. I'm doing my best.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. Mira, can you tell us a joke really fast?
I can try to.
Okay, tell us a joke.
I was walking through the park yesterday and a squirrel was following me and I was wondering how it could be so tiny.
Is that a joke or where's the punchline?
I don't know. It was a joke.
Okay. Mira, say goodbye.
Goodbye?
Well, yeah, we're trying to move on to the next bit here. You'll come back. You'll come back later. I promise.
I'll always come back. I promise.
That's awesome. Thanks.
I'm coming back. I promise. You're welcome.
Oh, hey, Moxtag. Oh, welcome. Welcome. Happy Monday. How did Moses make coffee? He brews it? He brew... Oh, I get it. Haha, he brew... Oh, jeez. All right. That's funny. Moxtag, how are you? It's good to see you. All right, friends. Let's... I didn't really set too much up, friends. As you know, I've been under the weather. I had a wisdom tooth extracted last Thursday, and I'm still recovering. Like, believe it or not, you might be able to see like this side's just slightly more swollen than that side, but like it was swollen up until like yesterday, friends. It really was. Been taking my penicillin. Got some penicillin here. I promise it's for my tooth. Nothing more. But I've been taking that, which is kicking my butt, friends. I don't know if you've ever taken antibiotics in your lifetime, but they will just like, whoo-hoo, they'll slow you down. They'll make you rethink a lot of your life decisions there. What is that all about? That's a lot of hoo-ha there. And I'm streaming, yeah. I mean, I wasn't gonna go, another week or something without doing the 500th stream, right? It's crazy. Let's go back to our scene here. gotta show this. All right, and I made a few improvements to our little AI art scene. Nothing too fancy, but I still gotta change. Let's see here. Let's see, I gotta fix that ceiling. There it is. All right, so that's where I was working last time. I was actually able to figure out how to adjust that pattern and put it on the ceiling as a little painting. But right now, friends, we have the fridge. Fridge I finally fixed, so it's the same image, by the way. I don't know if you remember, but it didn't look like that. It wasn't properly, here I am. It wasn't properly set up, but I digress. So, I figured they needed an end table, but then when it made the end table, it was like, make it jewel encrusted, but then it just created an end table with almost like what looks like a bowl of just jewels. So I thought that was kind of cool. Just leave it there for no reason. Wanted to create some kind of character, or at least someone walking around there too. So, you know, little AI generated superhero. That'll suck. It does. Imagine trying to like have a cleaning crew around this stuff, friends. No, I'm just joking. That's messed up. All right. I probably shouldn't hit Control Z, but I did. All right. Let's try that again. Oh, I called him Omega Man, so I nicknamed him Omega Man. I don't know if that's I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. All right, so also fixed Starfire, friends. I know there was an issue with the fire the other time, and we're good to go. It's all set. That's where that went. There we go. Got to figure that out. And also we have our TV set up now, so we can watch little things here, little matrix thing. All right, let's see. Oh, I love the fridge magnets. They're all just, this is all 100% AI generated, friends. Everything. The only thing that's like not obviously is like chat, the actual screen itself, and then me. I swear I'm real, I think. How many, what am I gonna have to? You're cut. That just reminds me of the Simpsons ending of the episode where Homer's cutting everyone from the Little League, or what is it, the Little League football team or whatever. Everyone, he's like reading names. He's like, "You're cut." Oh, you're definitely cut. That was a really bad Southern accent just came out, friends. That was not intentional. Super weird. All right. Yeah. It's so interesting. AI doesn't understand, like I guess, never mind. I was gonna say it didn't understand doors, but I see what they did there. It's like down the hall and like on the other side of the hallway. Smart. It's from the CKY movies. Oh man, it's been years since I watched those. Super fun though. That's pre-Jackass era. Most of the same offenders too, which is hilarious. They did some interesting thing, friends, and by interesting I mean I don't know. I'll just go with interesting. All right. And I don't have the video editing skills, friends, to make like a super awesome montage or anything. So, and unfortunately, you know, spoiler alert, I didn't make anything. But we can always go back and kind of look at these things. It's not too good to reminisce in the past, you know. Not always a good thing. I gotta expand you a little bit there, friends. I was trying to make it to where, you know, look like you're kind of sitting in the chair, but we gotta be able to see you. That's, you know, you're most important. You are the most important. What I did, if you remember, on top of the TV, there was like this kind of like, looked like an upside down chandelier. It was supposed to be, I think, lights or some kind of lamp things hanging over top of it. I went through Photoshop and I removed it or detached it, and then I wanted to kind of turn it into a chandelier, but it looked a little wonky to me. So that's an executive decision. I decided not to add it. I know, this poor thing. This poor thing. Beat it up so many times. Let's see. There was another part of this. I guess it's fine. Oh yeah, the pattern. Okay. Let's go visit. Oh gosh. Let's go to the club. I love the club, friends. Something about it. So serious. Spider Wilkie, I don't think you've seen the club yet. I don't think you've seen this amazing club. This thing has been around since 1902. I'm just kidding. Now this thing's been around for, I don't know, a couple months, I think. It's just a bunch of little things I just decided to stick together, slap together, make it my own. Repurposed a lot of these. I just realized there's a... I'm so sorry, Mike. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. One day we will be friends. I promise I will go to rehab and get help for this problem. That floor, yeah. Yeah, it does. It definitely does. Yeah, I hear you on that one. I hear you on that one, Blaine. It is a little weird. Sounds like me as a 2-year-old. Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying something. Yeah, never mind. They're saying something about knocking teeth. It's like, yeah, that sounds like me when I was 2. And I fell down. I fell. All sorts of horribleness. All right, so we won't talk about these negative things, friends. I'm trying to get out of that. Ooh, just wow, friends. It's a lot. You can only take, so many hits. You know what I mean? You can only take so many hits, and then eventually, it's too much. It's too much.
Hey, I get to wear a tube top.
Jasperdet forgot to cancel their subscription. They have done this for 14 months.
Jasper, no message. Jasper, thank you very much for 14 months. It's awesome. That is really awesome. Thank you, Jasper. That is very long support. I appreciate you. So friends, we're kind of just chilling. It's just I got a lot on my mind, you know. There's just so much going on that I'm still processing it, I guess, if that makes sense. Like every time I think that I'm getting closer to understanding or being okay with something, it's like, no, here's some gas. Yeah, it's crazy. So, it's never fun. Never fun. Let me show you this. Spider Wilkie, I don't think you've seen this. Let's go to the plane, which is that one. Thing's still weird.
You better believe that's a paddling.
Yeah, Mox Tag, it just doesn't. That. Yeah. I mean, when I'll talk about it. How often? And I'm genuinely serious. How often are you listening to something? It could be music or like a podcast or anything. TV show, just, have you ever been doing that and have been typing something and it's the same word or phrase that you literally are hearing at the time you're either typing it or you're actually reading it? I hope that made sense. If not, I can try to rephrase. But basically, have you ever been reading or writing something at the same time you're hearing it? Like, exact same time. How often does that happen to you personally? I'm just curious. Before, actually, not too often. For me, it happened 3 times today, just today. And within, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes. 2 of them happened within 5, and they're very obscure words too, friends. It's not like the word the, or, you know, like very, very just, there's no way. And this happens every day for me, friends. Every day. I can't stress that enough. And that's just a small fraction of just whatever's going on, you know? Yeah, kind of similar. Yeah, kind of similar. That's actually a little more involved. That's kind of, yeah, that would be, yeah. Be like reading Chapstick and you just happen to see, you know, Chapstick sitting there. Yeah, that's kind of another level there. But no, it's been happening to me multiple times. I've lost count. I started writing them down, friends. I started writing down the things, and it actually started to become labor intensive to write these things down, because things would just keep occurring while it's exhausting. It's already exhausting enough to deal with it, let alone just document it. So even if I continue documenting it, friends, no one believes me. No one believes me. So it's just, you know, show you, dude, I would love to show you on the doll. I need an adult at this point, friends. It's nuts. It's nuts. My theory, and this is just me. This is a stupid theory. Please, there's no merit to anything I'm about to say. Just goofing off. I really think that we've kind of hit like we've hit kind of this AI revolution, friends, to where I believe that we're being, like, our lives are being molded by AI. So it's quite possible that it's aligning us with various things, like so maybe it is not a coincidence that these things are happening, because that's the way it was intended. You know, folks magically crossing paths now, you know, just, you know, more so than usual. It's I really have nothing else to say about it, friends. I'm no one believes me, so even my therapist is like speculative, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, like, I can't say it's not happening, but, you know, there's just, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure she has something. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. I just have a feeling that what I'm experiencing now, and I'm identifying and noticing these things, it'll be more commonplace and common knowledge, and when possibly, I think this is going to be something that folks are going to catch on to as time rolls on. But I think that with all these like distractions going on, and that's just an understatement with distractions, folks are not going to be able to calm their thoughts and their mind enough to be cognizant enough of what this actually is. I swear, friends, I promise you, it's like, I'm not crazy. I'm taking my meds, friends. Okay, it's fine. Wow. You know, this is probably like a horrible example, but we've all seen the movie The Sixth Sense, right? So the premise of the movie is this kid, spoiler alert if you've not seen it. Okay, yeah. So spoiler alert if you've not seen it. Basically, this kid can see dead people. He can see ghosts. No one else can see them, but he's tormented. You smell it. Ugh. He's probably emptied out that freezer. The deep freezer in the basement. Oh. We'll do it like this.
The deep freezer in the basement.
Something like that. No, and in the movie, he's tortured by these things. You know, he's just a kid, and he's witnessing just like, you know, this girl after she gets hit by a bike from a car, you know, or by a car. You know. Thanks. That's the anonymous. It says Jasper, milestone achieved. Watched 3 consecutive streams this month and sparked a watch streak. Thank you, Jasper. It's a cool little milestone. Nice little thing that Twitch is doing. Friends, I can only say that it's happening to me, but not ghosts, but coincidences. Oh, and things dropping. Just things falling. Just things dropping. I kind of know when it's going to happen. I don't know what sometimes, but I kind of know when it's going to happen. I'm starting to kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Friends, I sound crazy. I do. Yeah. I mean, and this is on
top of all just the craziness in the world, so it makes it a little more, it adds an extra degree of difficulty, which, you know, I'm okay with, I guess. I have no choice.
You watched a documentary about Bob Ross yesterday on Netflix. Oh, is that the one, it's called like Not Happy Little Trees or something? It's basically where his estate just, like, basically nothing with the Bob Ross name on it goes to him or Bob Ross's family. It goes to like an old business partner or something, an old girlfriend. I don't know what it's been a while, but it's terrible. It's horrible. It's like it's almost like it makes you not want to support Bob, but at the same time, in order to be like Bob, you need Bob's stuff. So double-edged knife instead of double-edged sword. Just get it. All right. So dumb. Friends, positive. Just do some ASMR here. That rain is so nice. Trying. I'm trying. I just a lot of, I don't know. Okay, that's what it's called. Bob Ross, Happy Accidents, Betrayal and Greed. Got it. 2001? Oh, I was gonna say. Yeah, that was really good. That's good. All right, friends. Do we want to take a look at some of the old streams here? Just kind of flip flop around. Just to take a little trip down memory lane, I guess. Kind of see how far we've come. God. 500 streams. I think I've missed one for real. I have to kind of go back and look, but I might have missed one. This may technically be the 499th, but we won't talk about that. Yeah. Yep. Taken advantage of. Sadly, it's the pioneers that never get the credit. Pioneers that never get the credit. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Your mom looked at an apartment last Wednesday and loved it. And the next day, she signed the lease and got the apartment. Hey, congratulations. I know what's on the agenda for you now. Some of that tasty new internet, right? It's gonna be good. Some of that, I think, what was it called? Clear something? I want to say it was Clearwire, but that was like an old ISP. Like one of the first wireless. Hello, the press secretary. Oh, so that's what I was actually referring to, where the president only issued a single sentence, one sentence statement about what happened today, like the horribleness that happened today. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just turn on any news channel, friends. I mean, just try to sift through all of the major headlines because they're all earth-shattering, almost literally. Yeah, just out of all of that, there's only one sentence that the president actually said towards the families, and it was just the most generic, trite statement that I'm sure he didn't even come up with. I mean, or he's just sitting on the John, was like, I should probably write this to the families because that's what a good person should do. Ice cream? I don't even know. Here's what I don't understand. How is it that in France right now, their government automatically added 2 extra years that they have to work in order to get their benefits? No approval, just and folks took to the streets immediately and set fire to everything over just this. We've experienced things that are like a million times worse than that, and there's just barely anything going on. Like, Americans are just sitting on their thumbs, just like, okay, well, let's keep thinking about what we should do. Dude. I'm speechless, friends. I'm literally speechless. I could seriously talk about it forever, but I don't want to continue to be negative. And I don't want to add to the problem. You know what I mean? Rather be part of the solution. I want to be another echo chamber of regurgitating the same information, you know? But it's important to talk about this stuff. Like, we need to talk about this, friends, you know? Oh, we don't want to talk about politics here. We don't want to talk about religion and politics. Okay, well, sometimes there's a time and place for you know, when it's literally affecting everything in our lives, probably should kind of talk about it. Because there's literally no future if we don't. I'm just saying. 80K euro watch while telling the French to tighten their belts. Hey, you know? No, just give it about another month. There's going to be some serious looting. Here's the thing: when you start starving your citizens, which is actually kind of starting to happen, it's going to continue to just cause more and more problems. See a lot of robbery. Yeah. Trying to. Whew, friends, just we I can't. That's one of the reasons I kind of wanted to kind of put the stream off, but at the same time, things are only gonna get worse, so why would that matter? Kenyan politician telling Americans to get away from the dollar. I mean, if you haven't already, I mean, if you need toilet paper, friends, now's the time. And I don't mean like to go get actual toilet paper. If you have cash on you, probably gonna end up being toilet paper soon. It's facts. I mean, this is economics 101, friends. Sadly, a lot of us aren't educated. That's part of the whole part of the conspiracy theory, man. They're trying to keep our kids uneducated so that way they can't, you know, think for themselves and question authority and blah, blah, blah. Chemical bomb by alcohol. No, I didn't listen to that. I need to. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and add that to my queue here. All right, cool. Got it. We'll listen to that. Or I'll listen to that later after stream. All right, so let's look at a few things here. Let's go ahead and visit this. And then let's see if this still works. We'll add a little window here. We need... Yeah, friends. Ooh, yeah. Just, wow. Like, everything that matters to me. Just, yeah. I'm sure a lot of us share the same values, so... Yeah. Whatever. You don't pay for cable TV, but we have to pay internet. Ah, gotcha. Well, hey, hopefully that kind of maybe sort of works out. Kind of balances things. This is your left, this is your left, this is your left, you're gonna die. I don't know what that means. Poor Mike, I'm not trying to hit it. Alright, let's try this. I'm just gonna see what happens, or see what happens with this. Good song. Good song, right? Oh, Aqua Teen? Aqua Teen Hunger Force? This one. Let's go to that. Capture specific window. There we go. It's a wonderful face. All right. So let's shrink that down. There we go. All right. So we're going to kind of just skip around, friends. This was last stream, so I'm just kind of seeing what it would look like there. Alrighty. Let's go back. I'm gonna go back to the earliest I can possibly go. Okay, so this is just way earlier. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you do kind of like Scarface style, you know, just to have it all up there. Just kind of sit back. Yeah. Dude, it's friends, it's bad. Like, it's bad. I'm not just saying like, oh, it's bad. Like, no, friends, there are serious freedoms at jeopardy here. And the phrase I hear is like, well, there's nothing we can do about it, or we can only, you know, keep living our lives. It's like, but we won't be able to soon. Like, do we not okay. All right. It's positive. You can talk to the messenger through the phone. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were talking about, never mind. That's awesome. So you just pick up the phone and just be like, hey, we're not home. Are you talking to me? I don't know. We're not home. So this is what would be the 7th stream, but it's all black. Yeah, dude. Oh, I've been suppressed. I just based on what I've actually said on stream versus the numbers, and not changing anything as far as necessarily content or anything, like nothing, no major changes, things that are more so predictable from the past. More recently, just fall off. If it doesn't further the platform, they don't push it. So if I'm saying things that are, you know, negative, or something that's not positive towards any specific platform, yeah. I mean, I do. I just don't show it. That's the problem. So, well, it's not really a problem. I'm just modest, you know. Yeah, stream starting soon. This is the original stream starting soon. So I brought it back recently. I brought it back. That's where it is now. It lives beyond. So kind of an improvement. A little bit. Dude. Wow, that's loud. Back again. You're looking to come. So this is the original theme song, original intro song. I hope it starts soon. I think one of them has a start, or the intro is like 15 minutes or something. I didn't know what I was doing. Does anybody remember this? Do you remember this? Put him on the glass. Yeah. Hey, look at that. I can kind of move way back. All right. There we go, friends. Much better. This is pretty cool. Nice and cozy. Just letting this ride, friends. Stream starting soon. This is a friend of mine. Before your time, yeah. This was the 7th stream. The date on this was May 28th of 2019. May 28th of 2019, friends. I've been streaming a very long time. I don't know why it caught that. It said Pookie was withheld. Come on, Pookie. It's funny. So this is one of my friends. He plays. He still plays out in Jacksonville. He plays a lot of bars and stuff. Really cool dude. Is that what? Something to do with burgers. All I know is he was Harold and Kumar. Say Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. Was it the guy in the drive-thru? It's like, we need to burn it down. Let's burn this thing to the ground. Okay, awesome. Hey. Speaking of Harold and Kumar, let's see if I could find it. There are so many channel point redemptions, friends. I'm trying to even... There it is. So dumb. Anthony Anderson. Did he pass away?
Have you ever had a dream?
Yeah. I have.
You
Gosh, so ironic. That song is so ironic.
You could do so.
Alright. Yeah, go visit my friend.
You,
Go check him out, friends. What?
Good evening, everybody.
What?
Welcome to my 7th stream here on Twitch. It has been quite, excuse me, it's been quite the journey to get to
You're
this
still
point.
around.
So thank you very much for
I think
tuning
I
in
was
this
getting him in,
taking the time out of your busy schedule.
who else?
Come
Tracy
hang.
Morgan? No.
Take your feet up, grab your
Baby
favorite
Float.
beverage.
Gosh,
Tonight,
friends.
we are going to be playing some Grand Theft Auto 5.
Hey, Grand
online,
Theft Auto.
And this is something I've been
I know that guy.
doing for the last, well, 6 streams.
You
This is now the
definitely
7th.
do.
And
He
there's
definitely
been some
does.
interesting things that have occurred during each one of those streams. So I've put some clips up there if you guys want to take a look at them.
There's clips?
I'm really just going to go ahead and dive right
Back
in.
before he turned
and take a look
green.
at
I know.
what we're going to run into this evening.
No.
So let's dive right in here to Grand Theft
Oh, look
Auto
at that.
5.
Let's see.
Now, as you guys know, I
5
have
followers,
the,
friends.
the
That
online
was during
or the
5. I
online
had 5 followers already.
session. So I'm gonna hit
7
OK,
streams
good to
in.
go. And
That's the main old clock. I'm not
as
even
per
worried
usual, I
about it.
was playing as Trevor in story mode there. He's a fun guy to play.
Purple,
play
pink,
as.
yellow,
He's
and
very
orange.
nice. He's not all there.
We
For
went
those
to
of you that
different
follow my
schools
streams,
together.
I'm all about health and staying hydrated, drinking water.
Yes.
It's very important
Speaking of
to
water.
stay hydrated and give yourself enough water to function, stay healthy. You know, your body's mostly made up of water, and it's important to keep
It
it
is.
that way.
You gotta
So,
do it,
for your
friends. For your health. In the words of the wise Dr. Steve Brule, for your health.
So again, if you follow this channel,
Killer Mike, dude.
this is Grand Theft Auto Online, but this is for the PC, and I use a PlayStation 4 controller. And of course, people typically use the keyboard and mouse to do so, or they'll hook up.
Man
an
down.
Xbox
Okay, he's
controller
grabbing
to the PC, but I use the PlayStation.
Yeah, I have
4
a whole
controller
little
because I'm
stash
very
here.
familiar with the buttons.
And it's actually cold because
It's very
it's like
comfortable for my
32
hands.
degrees, friends.
So
You're out.
takes just a
And,
moment here to load.
yeah.
I want to thank you all for joining me again. And I'm really excited to see what's going to happen this evening. I
Me
hope
too.
everybody had a great Memorial Day. Maybe got some sunshine, maybe barbecued outside.
It's one of my favorite holidays just
Of course,
because,
we do wanna
I
thank
mean,
those that, have
for obvious reason, but
before their time.
no, just good memories, friends.
But,
Good memories with
onto
Memorial Day.
brighter subjects.
bittersweet.
We're gonna be having some fun this evening, and I'm enjoying. The
I
fact that
know,
this is
I know.
the
I mean, I take good care of it.
that I
It's
have
not even
completed. We're about
scratched. Like, there's literally not a scratch on it.
onto and I'm very proud of myself. I'm
And it's
very
not
glad-
dirty. There's
glad
not
that
like all
you
like
all were able
that
to
that
join us.
grime. You know how like controllers get really gross, like buttons stick, and just like, what were you doing prior to
Hydrate,
playing
hydrate,
video games? You know,
hydrate,
one of those kind of
absolutely.
things.
You can't see it, but there's 4 bottles on deck, and I have one.
You just
so
learned the
I
other
don't know
day
how
that
long
GTA Online
streams
shut
will
down
last.
for,
It just depends
huh?
on what kind of session I
I
run
didn't-
into. But for the most part, I go through about 4 bottles
About
per
4.
stream. So
It's about right.
This might get interesting this evening. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't think it did, but
Okay, it says we're
now
joining
check out all
GTA
these frames,
Online.
friends. This was on a laptop. This was all on a laptop.
Places somewhere
Streaming,
random here
playing
on the map.
GTA 5. It's
There
pretty
have been
impressive.
some interesting other players that have showed up.
Oh yeah, some of these were
and
interesting
they
little
are out
encounters.
for blood. I don't know what they're doing to the game to get these types of custom vehicles and things like that, but let's just say they're not putting up a fair fight.
Yeah, there was folks that were hacking whatever they had. You could tell they had just these modified weapons and vehicles, and yeah, it's very bad. Yeah, yeah.
This is going to be a
Yeah.
large session. Watch this.
Now then again, at the time, it was like
Session
state
that
of the
mostly
art. It was a
had during our
very
stream
expensive
would be,
laptop. It was
during
designed
the
to
online session for GTA 5.
run a
I wanna
business,
say it was like anywhere between like 12 and
but
15.
failed. So,
A rough estimate.
but we all know most businesses fail within the first year.
But here we
So,
go.
you know,
There's our number.
Stuff happens.
557-555-0169.
it's just another
So
thing
we
that
know.
happened the same year that things went
Not
down.
many.
You know, failed business, no big deal, right? It's not like
Okay,
lots
before I
of
go
stuff
anywhere.
was invested
Okay,
in it.
decent amount of people. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Not too shabby.
So as you all may know, I
Calendar,
only
hey,
play GTA
as long as you're
5
as long as you're
online
keeping yourself
during my
hydrated.
streams because I want to learn and grow with you guys.
Yeah,
So right now,
And I
I'm
did.
only doing,
I did.
excuse me, I'm only level 14,
good.
and I'm
I
leveling
don't
up
think I've
pretty quick.
advanced at all.
You know,
I seriously don't think I've gone any further with
I'm ranked
GTA Online.
14, so I have a pretty high stamina. Could use better.
I think it's just
speed
because
and
the
stuff.
online
Flying.
it's just
ouch.
become a
Driving
cesspool.
Is off the charts because that's
Just a
all I've pretty
cesspool.
much done is races.
executive search.
And I get a lot of DNFs.
Don't
so
call that number might be a fake number.
it's okay because I still get points.
Bellavy's here. Bellavy, I don't know. Did your
So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a car.
I wasn't looking at the screen. Did your intro work?
Let me look at the map.
If it didn't, let me
That's off my
know.
head. I wanna
As
do
long
a
as the big banks get bailed out, am I right? Okay, it did. Good, good. So we're just taking a
These are really
trip
cool.
down memory lane here.
Definitely
This
wanna
is
do
my
this for
seventh. Jeez, that's your ears. This is my 7th stream, friends. So,
This game, this
came
race is
out.
really cool.
It came out. I streamed this again
Transform.
May
I
28th
won't spoil too
of
much.
2019. So almost, almost been streaming 4 years. Yay!
All right.
It's pretty cool. I don't think anything super amazing happens in this stream here, but just to kind of show you the contrast, friends. Like,
So live, love, and
way
be
over
happy.
there.
Welcome. Thank you
5
for
followers,
joining me this
going
evening.
for a 100-follower goal.
Being here. I hope all the sound levels are good.
I think they were that time. That's about it. Let's, I don't know, let's fast forward a little bit more. Let's go to August 5th of 2019. This is the 20th stream. What's on the wall back there? Back here? Like that's, oh gosh. So many things. Let's see. There's 3 different visual effects. That's from the game. Is that Michael Jackson's Moonwalk for Sega? I think. Those are screenshots from that. We didn't know what that was. I thought it was a baby or something, but I guess it's a lady on her knees wearing a mask or something with police. That's why I took a screenshot of it. There's that cool hat that pierogi sandwich hooked me up with. And Breakachu, that is. Oh, hanging in the frames. Playing cards. Playing cards. Let's go back really quick. I want to kind of walk through that. Just kind of show you. We won't.
This channel
Yep.
online.
Okay. So, on the left and right are uncut sheets. So it's 52 playing cards plus the jokers, and sometimes there's like a promo card or even what's called a gaff card. It's just like a special card for Magic. Air quotes if you're just listening. Oh no, you're fine. And there's so many things on the stream that are like teeny tiny. I've actually I've watched it on mobile sometimes. Like, oh man, that's only like a fraction of an inch. It's like a millimeter. You know. It's like that's supposed to be able to. You should be able to see that. And then behind me, there's like a little case, and it has a bunch of decks in there. Most of them from something called Club 808, which is bicycle, as in bicycle brand. Same folks that make these. Big fan of playing cards. So I have like 4 decks just like right here. So kind of a fan. Blaine, got this one right here. It's literally just right here. Had it upside down. Blaine hooked me up with this one. Back to the Future. I should probably take this off so you can actually see, right? There we go. Blaine hooked me up with this one. Back to the Future. Got to adjust my camera settings. That's what I was forgetting. I knew I was forgetting something. I have this one, which is the Hidden Wonders deck. This is from... actually, this is the original Hidden Wonders deck. This is from the magician Sean Farquhar. So I think he's like the 3-time, or at least 2-time world champion magician. Fooled Penn and Teller twice. This is his second deck, Hidden Wonders. So it's the Scarlet Wonders. So this one's a lot of fun. I've been playing with that. And then just a standard deck. So I think these are like the black backs. Looks blue, but they're black backs. It's kind of cool. And that's just what's right here. There's like, you don't even want to know. You don't want to know. I got a problem. I have a problem. It's only a problem if you make it, or you have one deck. Hey, there you go. You're already on your way. You're already on your way. You can do so much with cards too. Not just play games. Whole history. Oh man, that'd be so cool, Spider Wilkie. Man, they don't even give those out anymore. I don't even know if you can get your hands on them. Yeah, I don't think they even print them. Let's go to the 20th. There. Always. There it is, 14 minutes and 22 seconds. This is ridiculous, friends. Obviously, I was new. Just playing that. Yeah, we're not going to sit here for 14 minutes. All right. Skip forward. Where did I... Oh, nice. Good songs. Back when you could listen to music. All right, let's see what happens. What?
Good evening, ladies.
I had hair.
And gentlemen.
I mean, I didn't have hair, but I had like,
stream
you know,
here on Twitch.
I had the ability to grow facial hair.
Good morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining me here. I am so excited to show and share all of this great stuff that I've prepared for you. Chat, you are looking gorgeous today. I'm looking at you right here. You're over here for me.
God.
Wow. Thank you so much for showing up, everybody, showing your support. Seeing those pyramids right there.
That's right.
We just got a...
Oh, the emo pyramids. I think they'll still exist, by the way.
Good job.
I'm pretty sure you can still do an emo pyramid. I don't think I got rid of it.
Right. I need to figure out what's going on. You got a Kappa HD going on, DJ? Welcome, by the way. Thank you
DJ
so much
Para.
for being here.
Wow.
We have
I
so
even
many
remember
people,
names, just,
hanging
you know.
Happy, of course, gaming.
Sorry, I'm just going to skip through this because I don't even want to
We
hear.
got two out of, I don't know. Yeah. All right, let's do this.
Oh, I was playing Peggle.
Okay. For those
It's
of
a
you who
fun
have
game.
played this game, you know that it's a lot of fun. For those of you who haven't played this game, you're going to find out. This is a lot of fun.
I think so.
So what you do, hit all the orange pegs.
I think it has to be at
You
least
have 10
3.
shots.
I think it has to be at least 3. Let's try.
Let's go for it.
What you- I got you.
Not too bad.
Hey, it's still there.
Come on.
Haven't
Made it.
thought to use it. It's crazy. I forgot. This is a super fun game. It's a nice casual game.
You got hit with a
There it
spam,
is.
Jules Fur.
Gosh.
That's messed up.
So, pretty interesting, friends.
Sources
what?
say yes to when is the
24.
wedding. That's not correct.
This is wild. This is nuts.
Hmm.
I don't think there's anything too interesting. Just keep fast forwarding here. Okay, so the 27th stream, it says there's no stream.
So it has a railgun effect, which is not fun. But you
Oh.
go target locator.
This is
And then you
dope.
look
The Far
around.
Sight. This is one of the dopest guns in video game history, friends. You can shoot through walls,
Boom,
okay?
see?
Come on now.
Just look through walls.
Someone's gonna marry the 8-ball. We almost had an 8-ball wedding. The old Seth Titanic there. Yeah, I have. A couple times. Couple
Someone
times.
got me. That's okay.
But this is the
Got quite a
This
few
is like
kills out of that.
007 on steroids. This is Perfect Dark. It's the same engine, same video game developers. They just expanded it like nobody's business. In fact, that's actually one of the levels. Excuse me. I think it's one of the levels from 007 that they because they included all of those levels in this game,
Target locator.
which is kind of dope. All right, let's look at. I'm smiling in this. That must be good. That's a good thing. Smiling's good. Time splitters. What am I listening to?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's
Wow.
all time.
Wow.
Terabyte.
Let's see what. I think I learned my lesson with not starting it. Hello, creepy doll.
Good
Same engine.
afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Thank you so much for joining me on my 67th stream here on Twitch.
Why does it do that?
It has been an honor to be with you all today during this entire journey. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I want to thank the hosts, Saint, Frenzy.
Remember when you could host
Terabyte.
other streamers and
Thank
help
you very
boost
much for your
their
hosts.
exposure?
Really appreciate it. Helps out tremendously. 5 balloons for all 3 of you automatically right off the bat.
Yeah, they used to even reward viewers for doing that.
As you just heard,
Saying
song requests are still open.
Back when you were
feel free to
Saint.
type in your song request by typing !SR space and then whatever YouTube link for the song you'd like. And we'll keep playing our requests.
made of
All right,
pixels and clear
Let's
spaces
go ahead
between
and get started. I
pixels.
want to recognize
Aw.
our leaders here. First and foremost, I want to say that for watching my channel, you
Interesting.
receive 10 balloons for every 5.
I know.
Excuse me,
I
5
know.
balloons for every 10 minutes that you watch the channel. Currently, I have no balloons, and my
That's
rank
pretty
on
cool.
the leaderboard is 75.
So they,
all new followers.
so like they're
just by hitting that
like
purple follow
PVC
button
or like
located somewhere on
I
your
don't know what
screen
the
or your device.
material is called, but it's like
You
basically
receive 10
plastic.
balloons just upon
Like, they're
following.
essentially
And
waterproof.
all non-anonymous tippers receive 1,000 balloons for every $1 tipped. And all hosts receive 5 balloons upon hosting. So again, Friends, Saint, Frenzy, Terabyte for your hosts. So speaking of Terabyte, Sid very curious as to how we can get out of this endless loop.
Oh, this is everything.
Felt like I
Wow.
wanted this, but this was all pointless. So again,
Slippery
forgot about song
plastic.
requests.
You ever play in the
Please
pool?
put in
You
your
ever
song
try them in the
requests.
pool? It's a lot of fun. I have some plastic cards. They're not The ones I've used in the pool are not the clear ones.
Thank you so for everybody.
But it's a lot of fun. It's very foreign because, you know, when you're in the pool, you're used to like specific activities and playing cards. It's usually not one you associate mentally with
Oh, and you have
swimming.
Oh, seriously?
Oh, geez, I can't. La 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 la. Sorry, I didn't want to get a mute. Oh, geez. Oh, wow. I remember Holden. Holden was my very first, I wanted to say they were my first follower. They weren't. Yeah. Waters, jeez. I can't let that one go through, Spider Wilkie. Each word is fine on their own, but Automod says, nope, not happening. I don't know why I'm letting that play. So, went to play this. This is super fun.
What was that?
It's a fun game. Old friends. Hello, Automod, my old friend.
Whenever I cast
I've come to fight with you again.
Lower cost. Okay.
You need to pull first. Shoot. Oh, cool.
Need some minions.
So it's like Wonders of the World sort of thing, or just like, does it have like the Alamo or something on there?
I need mana. It's okay. I'll take you out. It's fine.
We used to like listen to metal and stuff. Ram Jam.
But that, look
All
at
right.
that.
So nothing too there. Nothing too interesting there. Definitely bring me to swimming. Heck yeah. Don't remember the other three. No worries. No worries. All right, let's go to what looks like the next iteration. Would be 75. So the 75th stream was on November 25th of 2019. So I was streaming quite frequently, friends. Almost daily for a few of these for, a while there. Kind of a dope background. And that stuff back there is not this. It's not any of I'm trying to show you. It's nothing back there. Different. Pretty nuts. None of that reacts to my voice. That did. That actually did. November 18th. Well, happy belated birthday by a season.
All right. I feel confident that
SimCity.
I'll really go ahead and start a new city. This game I used to play when I was younger. It was a lot of fun, and I thought I would just bring it back, see what happens.
Wait, what? Spider Wilkie?
So I forget.
Lost.
I think there's a really cool map out there, but I'm just gonna do. Let's see.
Oh, that's such a cool shirt. I miss this shirt.
Let's try 1, 2, 3.
Like my Illuminati shirt.
Let's see 1, 2, 3. So there's a couple little.
Oh wait, there goes everything. I said the word. This is such a fun game. Oh man.
Wintertime.
I just realized it's probably gonna be difficult to kind of watch portions of stuff because we did listen to music a lot. Like we that was actually part of the channel. Like we would have requests. That was always a thing. It was it was a sad day when we had to get rid of it. The 90s miniseries or the new movies. I don't know. I don't know. I know, me too, Spider Wilkie. Yeah, it was a sad day. It really was. We played Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight was a lot of fun. It's one of those dungeon crawlers.
I want to travel. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Progress, chat.
Yeah, it was all about progress. Progress.
No, I don't need to go anywhere. Okay. That's what we needed to do. We needed to go up, but that's okay. Here we go. Try again.
Oh,
Let's go.
Wait, there was a miniseries?
Okay, that was a nice.
How did I not
switch.
know about this?
What's this? Can I
The heck?
inspect it? Break it.
When did that come out?
Well, let me go to Forgotten Crossroads.
Gohan's there. Gohan is an OG, friends.
This is the map. I'm okay.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Okay. I was like, huh? Yeah, I like the first one. I mean, I know this is terrible. I've never watched the second one. Only because I think it would just kill it. It would, no pun intended. It would ruin it. It would ruin it. I'm just such a diehard fan of the original that I couldn't.
Going down,
I just couldn't.
keep going down.
Oh yeah, Harry Anderson, I believe.
I like this animation.
All right, so really just doing basic stuff back in the beginning. I mean, that's just about what any streamer does when they first start out. You just need a camera, a microphone, and a game, or something, you know. What are those? It's good. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured, but I was like, you know, I didn't want to be one of those folks who like judge it before you see it, but yeah, rip. This looks like another. Oh, here we go. This is December 16th of 2019. It's kind of a newer intro there. I was always into like this kind of like psychedelic stuff, friends. I just like it. Lots of colors. I wish I could play that. Oh, this is a fun game. Gosh, we used to just jam out to some metal, friends. Oh, man. It's so frustrating. You saw a time error. Oh, that's crazy. Sorry. It's funny we never get air traffic around here. It's just suddenly there's lots of it. Right? That's funny. It's funny. Don't forget to bring a towel. Yeah. Reminds you of Castlevania. Yeah. No, this is a, let's see. I'm trying to remember. Horus. He's like this little robot, and he becomes kind of a sentient robot, and so he's sent to do like basic tasks. He's like basically like a butler, and like a butler bot, and he gets in the wrong hands. Instead of like some kind folks, it's actually some criminals, and they make him do stuff, break the law. The thing is that he doesn't understand morals. He doesn't understand good and evil or manipulation or, different concepts. And so he's just going about his day thinking he's doing the right thing and helping someone, but in reality, he's hurting. So it's an interesting little kind of narrative, and it's also loosely based on the Peter Sellers movie, Being There. I don't know if you've ever seen Being There, but it's the same kind of premise, same concept. It's really good. I know. He's like, I know. So funny. Love Tally. Gotta love Tally, friends. All right, let's see what this is all about. Again, I can't really play too much of this, just because of the... Here, I'll just kind of turn it down. So the gameplay is really cool. And the level flips, so he can walk on walls and stuff. You can kind of flip things around. Super Meat Boy elements there as well. But yeah, see, bloop. So the way you normally would think about, what's the ceiling, what's the floor, what's a wall, it just kind of all goes out the window with this game. It's a lot of fun. You can climb up or down chains. I mean, yeah, you can do that anyway, but... and there's a bunch, you have to collect junk as part of it. So if you miss parts of junk while you're playing the game, you can't go back. So it's one of those things, like it's done, like it's a done deal. Yeah, that's the melody to Funky Town. All right, let's do this. All right, a couple more things here.
Okay. You know that we are playing Hollow Knight. All right, so that's all done. You can hear in the background. It's all like, are we gonna play the game?
It's how to sync.
Yes, chat. We're gonna play Hollow Knight
Better now.
together. Yes, I know. Isn't that sweet, Live Love?
Sure.
Hold on. I don't know if you can see the whole thing. Hold on.
My Reptar shirt.
No, check this out. Check this out. Let's see if I can do this without messing things up. Hold on. Look at this. If I can show you the whole thing. Yeah, check that out, chat.
Jeez.
Pretty chill. I think it's cool. So anyway, let's get into our game.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
All right. So
Hollow Knight.
going back in.
Featuring We Float Down Here. End chat. There we go. Let's start our game chat.
See-through shirt. Yeah. Reptar
So
being
what I
green,
do
it just
first is
keyed it
press
out.
the correct buttons. All right. So we left off it.
All right,
in,
let's
the
fast
top.
forward even more.
Oh,
I'm trying to
that's right, we
find.
purchased the,
I'm trying to find when things are slightly different. There we go. If I'm seeing like a new intro or something like that, it usually means that I made some pretty significant changes. I normally don't change the intro too often. Oh man, come on. This is such a jammy song. If the mover made of cheese, would you eat it? I know I would. I know I'd eat it and wash it down with a nice cold Budweiser. I don't know how he says it, but it's funny. Yeah, I know I would play it. Unfortunately, it's like a DMCA thing.
For the list earlier, again, our friends at Twitch. I don't know where to find that. If anybody else knows, let me know. But last I checked, auto hosts were like Saint Gohan, Frenzy,
So,
Terabyte.
Funny, not funny. I haven't been able to grow any type of facial hair for, I don't know, half a year now. Just happened out of nowhere, friends. Just stopped. Fell out.
Me out. See what's going on. So I want to
So cruel. I swear, it's like by the time I hit puberty, I started like losing my hair. I was completely bald by like 19.
I reward 5 balloons for
1920.
you watch my channel.
Hey, what if? Hey.
I have 0
Yeah.
balloons. My rank is also 0 on the global leaderboard. I don't rank myself, and by doing so,
Hey,
you
we
get
used
to
to.
come out. Ready?
Oh, this is a fun game. My friend Pedro. It's called My Friend
Where does it
Pedro.
load? Okay. Oh, rip.
Flesh
What's up,
prison's
Darth
being
Rips?
crazy.
Hey, new game.
Yeah.
New game.
Yeah. We'll get to that. Darth Rips is in this one.
Monday, I guess you call it.
Darth Rips, right there.
Well, I guess you just have to kill them all now. It says, Darth, we're getting into some team.
So it's cool. There's a lot of bullet time in this.
Team game. Yes. We got 2 new cool well, 2 new games for this stream. This
Yeah.
one's a newer game. It was just released. Very cool, chat.
So more of this is just to kind of see the evolution of the stream,
Oh my gosh, I'm using the pistol.
kind of see where I've grown as well. What an epic chase scene, right? Goes from a 2D shooter to just an all-out, high-speed chase. Well, I shouldn't say high speed, it's more like bullet time. Am I right?
Oh, snap. I did it, chat. Good riddance. All right, we need to lay low for a while, chat.
Lay low.
Head to District No. As good as deserted. Cool, we can hang around. All right, sweet. Level complete, chat. Woo. 52 out of 52.
A for astonishing.
Let's hear it. That was great. Some of our favorite highlights are located right here, chat.
All right. So that was fun. This is the room. It looks like the room. Yeah, this was the room. This is a great game.
Your request
Some Paramore. It's a drum cover. I feel like if everything was fair. That's fine. It's fine. No, I'm not controversial enough. I'm not loud and just boisterous and in your face and force feeding you content. Like, I'm not like that, friends. That's just adding to the problem. That's really what's causing this. It's really what it is. Give anyone a microphone, they have quite an opinion. All right, let's move on to 2020. Oh, looks like I played Metal Gear. Let's look at this one. I like this intro. Oh, this is when I played, when I streamed Fallout, I think it was. I mean, look at how clever this. Friends, I change this every scene. Like, so, I mean, I apologize because I said I never changed up the intros. I tried something new, but this ended up being a nightmare. I was literally changing this every single stream. So it'd have a different theme. This is the Fallout theme. So that's actually the font for Fallout. Let's move over.
What is happening?
Solo. I miss Solo. I really do.
People arrive happy Monday.
Oh man, I gotta. Just keeps going.
You got it by me, Solo.
Nice, Felavi. Heck yeah.
Oh my gosh, let's get some
Yes.
Ls, keg W's, whatever you got in chat. That was amazing, Solo. What
Yeah,
an rival.
like whenever they'd spook you, I'd be like, whenever I played it, whenever they'd spook me, I'd be like, oh, like I would literally just jump,
Oh, that's genius. That is
Kitty
genius.
Bolo.
Yep, you nailed it. You nailed it.
All
I
right,
gotta
so
give you some-
I do need to kind of talk about what happened between that, what you saw, and then this. Two different people essentially. Because it's we gotta talk about this stuff, friends. I know I don't like to bring it up too often, but it's the 500 stream. You need to know the personal progress I've made. Fair warning, friends. There's an unliving warning. So if you don't want to hear that kind of stuff, or if that is a trigger of any kind, please switch channels. Please do so. And I'll give you a moment to do that if that's the case. Who else played the poo out of the Pizza Hut demo? Right here. Right here. Couldn't get enough of it. Okay, bye. No, don't go. No. I understand, friends. If you have to go, I understand. Because it's gonna get heavy. I do need to talk about it. Okay. I need to talk about it. So let's just do this. Just go up front. Take these off. Take it off. No. It'd be weird. Oh, another like split second. It's really good. Oh yes. Yeah, let me as a bit. Why do I not have paper? Oh, I'll just write on my 1 week after surgery irrigation syringe instructions. We'll just go with that. I got this cool little thing. It gave me a cool little thing at the. I had my wisdom tooth extracted on Thursday, friends. So in a couple days, I get to jam that in the back of my mouth and irrigate the giant hole that's in my jaw. Emote lore. Thank you. I just have to write it down because I will forget. It's just me. No, they didn't even give me the option. Then again, I was more distracted by how fast the orthodontist did it. I'm not exaggerating, friends. There's just no reason to exaggerate with anything like this. The orthodontist, he was in the room a grand total of, I want to say, 3 minutes max to do that. Now, keep in mind, I was already like numbed up and all that stuff. Like their assistants were like taking care of me well before that. But for him to do the actual thing, he walked in. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and do this. All right, open up. All right, I'll see you later. I was like, you're done? Like, you're done? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I thought he was joking. I even joked. I was like, oh, you're funny, you know? He's like, no, I'm done. I don't know, Mystical. I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to get paid by the Tooth Fairy. See, I put a chip in your brain. Hey, they put a chip in my phone. All right, friends. So there's a lot that's occurred on stream. There's been a lot. Things that you know, things you don't know. I mean, I've talked about this before. There was a time I almost got arrested, like while I was live, for no reason. Like, I'm not a criminal. I'm not a criminal, friends. There's no way I could like. There's no way that I can be a. I gotta be able to cover my name. There's no way that I could have that if I was a criminal. So, if you can't read it, like I'm a notary. I'm a notary. So, you know, gotta. I mean, I was when I was younger, but not like a criminal or anything. I never like. I didn't do anything like terrible. I mean, I got into like I was sort of mischievous, but I didn't like. It was never like it never harmed anybody or anything like that. It's just not in my nature. I like recommending your dream doctor. Oh, the yeah. Well, no, it's not that he was like that doctor. It was just he was so good at his job. Like you could tell he's been doing this for years, and it was just like another day. I mean, because for him it was. So yeah, just boop, done. Yep. And guess who gets paid like a bazillion times? Anyway, sorry, won't go into that. All right. Okay. So. Lots of stuff again. Lots of stuff has been going on. Lost at the time. My girlfriend. We were basically like common law marriage. It's if we were in any other state, it would have been a common law marriage. Sadly and unfortunately, her mom passed away very suddenly and very tragically. Not while I was alive, but. Probably it was it was rough, and that it's just me. Yeah, it was devastating, very devastating. It was like 2 days before Christmas, and she was babysitting for us at the time, and she's like, and then when we got home from work, she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go back to my place. She lived on the north side of town, so she was like 30-40 minutes away. Yeah, it's like the typical, yeah. Lived about like 30 minutes away, 40 if you're driving the speed limit. So it was literally her last turn. She had to turn left across it's basically like a state highway, so it's like 55, 60, whatever. Had the green light. Both had green lights. I guess went. Someone was doing like 70. And she got T-boned and didn't make it. And sadly, the other car, it had a elderly couple. They were in their 70s, I think they're in their 70s, and the wife didn't make it. So it was just sad. Just the whole thing was just extremely tragic. It was just devastating. I mean, there's just no way else to. There's nothing positive that came out of that. Nothing. Zero. You know. mentioning starting business. We tried to, start a business, make something, turn the ashes into something, or build something from the wreckage, I guess. I don't know how. I'm using terrible analogies. But yeah, and then it ended up being a failure, just like I mentioned. So there's just a lot going on. So yeah, that was devastating. This was around the same time that that reverse hostile takeover was happening at the place I was working at, that we were both working at. That eventually the bottom fell out, and we realized that they were all lying to us, and the investors left, and yeah, there was a whole class action lawsuit that we won. I think we got compensated like $12 or something for bad. So yeah, we lost our jobs due to that. She passed away. Yeah, yeah. All that happened around that time. So eventually just things kept piling up and just kept getting something like that. I mean, it was laughable because of how bad it was. We were lied to, and we were literally dialing dead people. We were calling just nonsense. There was a company that came in that we bought, but they took over. So they're not a publicly traded company. We bought them, but then they took over our infrastructure and then literally just strong-armed the publicly traded company out of their power, like out of their money, like everything. It was crazy. Something I've never seen or heard about ever, and just not talked about. It's very weird. It's kind of like people not talking about Enron. You'd be like, well, how come no one's talking about Enron? Because that was pretty unique. Kind of a similar thing. Large company and being told, okay, anyway, so all this stuff was leading up to just me snapping. Like I couldn't handle it any longer. I just couldn't. Between the losses, personal, professional, financial, I mean, like everything, it just wasn't working out, friends. So and there was, at the time I was this is pre-COVID. So at the time, like I was actually, seeking disability, friends, because I do qualify. I legitimately do. But after a 2-year battle and ultimately going in front of a federal judge after securing representation, because I knew it was going to be one. Dude, it's messed up. It is just destroyed still. It's just gotten worse. Only going to get worse with age. Yeah, and there's even more stuff that I went through here trying to get that fixed as well, Spider Wilkie. But so when I went in front of the federal judge, they said they have like an unbiased occupational expert, I think they're called. It's basically their vocational expert. It's basically someone who has like this giant book in front of them, and it has a list of all like jobs and verticals and industries, you name it, and it's just like this Bible of jobs, really. And so basically the job of the judge is obviously to make the determination of if, based on the medical evidence that I've provided already, compared to the limit, and then factoring in the limitations based on that, then they would determine if I fit into any of these jobs, basically. So ultimately, they said I still could perform 3 jobs out of this giant Bible. 3 jobs. Okay, this is legit. I mean, I don't have the paperwork like obviously right in front of me, but I mean, if you ever need proof, just let me know. Produce weigher. I'll say that again. Produce weigher. Small medical parts assembler, and parking lot attendant. Guess which 3 things well, first of all, I don't even know what like the produce weigher is. I mean, don't we all do that anyway at the grocery store? Like, do you mean like yeah? So fast forward, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks. None of those jobs existed. COVID, boom, just done. Like, so even if I were to, if they would have had me in front of them 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, I guess so. I don't know. There was never, they're never going to give you a real explanation either, as far as like, it's all arbitrary, friends. Our system's messed up. It's all arbitrary. So with those three, I was just like, you know what, just not happening. So I decided to make the horrible decision of ending my life, which is never a good answer. Dude, they be strung up not by their thumbs, but I can think of other appendages where it would probably hurt a little more. Then again, they might like that. Anyway, sorry, I'm super bitter about that. All right, so it was what, March 15th, 2020. Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying in the beginning of this whole stream, is like, you know, we're all being told to sit down and shut up. Or if we don't, you're a conspiracy theorist, you're an extremist, you're this, you're that, you're a racist for sneezing. Like, what? So yeah, it was like March 15th of 2020, and went into the hospital, friends. Okay, thank you, Spider Wilkie. Thank you. Yeah, I owe a lot to Spider Wilkie, friends. I don't really talk about it or anything, but I do owe a lot to Spider Wilkie. Spider Wilkie, I mean, essentially saved my life. So March 15th, I decided to, dude, I'll tell you exactly what I did. I ingested like hold on, I wanted to say 800, but I think it was like more 500 Tylenol, like extra strength Tylenol. So it's basically like a full bottle, like of Tylenol. So between like 500 and 700, can't remember exactly. I wrote it down somewhere so I could remember the times like this, I guess. Then I also chewed up and ate a bunch of like, I had pain meds just laying around. Like I don't take pain meds, friends. If you know me and like my father's background and his whole issue with like prescription drugs and kind of like he's 6 feet under, yeah, I don't touch those things. I just don't. So, oh, that's that was something we did a art stream. So that was a community art stream, and we did that. So it's a bunch of just stuff all kind of copied and pasted. Couple of unique emotes. We had a professional animator in the house at the time. It was a lot of fun. It's good stuff. And then I chewed up, I think it was like a dozen Norcos or something, just basically bad. Yeah, drugs are bad, okay? And I'm not proud of this, but I'm just saying I snorted 20 something sleeping pills. Like I think it was about 20, maybe more. Basically, like they came in capsule form, and like I just, you know, opened it up and just dumped it all out on a plate and just went to town, friends. Just really really trying to you know, make something happen. So fell asleep on the couch, apparently. I don't know, I don't remember anything. I fell asleep, and next thing I know, there is just a knock at the door, and here comes Spider Wilkie. It was I believe it was the following day. If I'm not mistaken. It was the following day I somehow magically woke up. And I don't know. I just remember stumbling to the restroom at some point and just throwing up like I've never thrown up before, and it was just like blood. And sorry, I'm just being graphic because, friends, you don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. I'm being very real with you right now. It was bad. I knew I was dying. I felt it, obviously. So I called for help, called rescue. They showed up. At that point, it was too late for charcoal. You know, typically if you ingest Tylenol, they can usually neutralize it with charcoal. It's administered through what's called an NG tube, which it's a nasal gastric tube. So imagine just a straw being shoved up your nose that goes down your throat into your stomach, and then they pump it full of charcoal fluid. And it absorbs all the toxins, and then your body just passes it naturally. You do have black stool when it finally passes, so it's giving you a fun visual with that one. So when I got there, oh my god, I forgot about this. I really, honest to God, just like I was with my girlfriend in the hospital not long before this, and friends, I'm just gonna say it, and I'm so sorry. Like, I apologize if I offend anybody, she was apparently pregnant. She decided not to keep it, and so I was there the whole time, by her side, holding her hands. It's just horrible. It's horrible. It's seriously horrible. And, you know, fast forward a little while, I don't think it was mine, friends. So, because that's where she was at the time. She decided to start a new life with her boss without informing me first. So she took our kid. It was the same day that I attempted. I just knew she wasn't coming home, so she was gone like the whole weekend, all 3 days, like a 3-day weekend or something. She didn't even know until like, I think the following Monday or Tuesday or something. It just goes to show I could have easily been, if it weren't for Spider Wilkie, I would have easily she would have just found me and probably just like swept me out of the rug or something. I don't know. It really was discarded like that. So they took me there, and guess who was the first doctor that I saw? It was the same guy who did that procedure. And I was like, the words that came out of my mouth, I don't know. Essentially, he didn't want to help me. He's like, tag, you're in, like whoever else was on call or whatever. He just tapped them in, friends, because he knew these doctors not stupid, you know. So he knew what happened previously, and then he saw why I was in there, and he's like, oh god, so yeah. So I never saw him again, but so I think they gave me charcoal, but they were saying it's too late, like it's already in your system now, you know. All they could do is just give me some like additional things to neutralize it, and they also had so many IVs. I had literally 3 IVs in both arms. I always made the joke that I looked like Bane while I was in the hospital, just charged up. So they were just administering as many fluids as they possibly could, just on max, just to try to flush that out. They had all these different things to neutralize it. They were trying to just keep me alive. And really it was a wait and see game. I'll never forget the words that came out of the doctor's mouth when I arrived. He said, "You picked the longest and most painful way to kill yourself." And at the time, I didn't really quite understand the gravity of what was going on or what that exactly meant, because I thought it was more of like a scare tactic, or, you know, like, you don't want to do that again, son. You know, it's like, I don't need that right now. I don't need that kind of, I don't need to be lectured. It's not the time or place. That it wasn't. It was literally just, it was informing me that, hey, it's going to get bad and you're probably not going to make it. So something I've kind of misspoken in the past. I'll address that in a second. But yeah. So I don't quite remember much of what happened after that, friends. This stuff is just coursing through me. Just everything from the toxins to just, I mean, I was just not with it, friends. It all seemed kind of like fuzzy and just distant, and like you've always seen those movies where, you know, everything's just like all muffled and, you know, blurry, and, you know, they're like wheeling them through the hospital, and it's that kind of, yeah, it was just one of those. It really was cheesy like that. So they got me in a room. I was in the ICU. And when I finally came to, there was someone in the room, and they were just sitting there. I was like, you know, who are you? kind of thing. So basically they had someone in the room there, 12 hours on, 12 hours, you know, they would tag out and send in the next individual. And they would literally sit in there for 12 hours. Like, they did not leave. They were not allowed to leave. They were essentially there to make sure that I didn't harm myself anymore. And just to make sure that everything's on the up and up. So at this time, COVID is full swing, just magically. But they were shutting down wings of the hospital while I was in there. So anyone who was having elective surgery, they were all canceled. So if you needed a new heart, maybe. So a lot of those folks were just kind of being displaced and shifted around to other departments to kind of fill in whatever. Like, I had a physical therapist at some point, not for me. It's just that was his occupation at the hospital, and they had him sit in a room. And he was like a caged lion. It was funny. He's like one of those typical like built, guys or whatever. And, you could, yeah. So he's in the room and he's just literally like pacing the floor. And I'm just like, he's just kind of making me anxious. And I'm just like, okay, like I get it that, you can't sit still and you gotta like, I gotta go lift something, So finally, like they actually did tag him out. Like after, I think like 2-3 hours, he was just like, I can't. Which is fine. Also had a couple of nurses from the cardiology ward. Awesome folks, by the way. Anyone who works in like the cardiology department are amazing people. They really are. There's just something different about those folks. I don't know. I have no idea. So yeah, I've told the story about one of my favorite nurses there. I might get to it. I don't know. So it was just a series of consciousness. I was like in and out of consciousness. If I would wake up, I was vomiting. Like, friends, I've never. It's not like, oh, I drank too much and I was like, oh, really vomiting. It's a different kind of feeling. It's not a normal like, oh, I'm throwing up. It's like, oh, like I feel like my literal insides are just gonna fall out of my mouth. It is extremely painful. It's almost like I didn't want to, but obviously there was no choice. Like, it was going to happen. I just remember like just like literally like literal sweat just like falling off of me, just like, just completely just soaking wet and just vomiting uncontrollably. And then I would literally just pass out and wake up and do it again. Repeat, rinse, repeat, for I don't know how long. Ultimately, I was in there for a week. I was in there for an entire week. Yeah. Yep. Dude. We're like the latchkey generation. Seriously, like the latchkey generation. It's all messed up now. It's just worst at this point. So they kept taking my blood levels, friends, and something called my GFR, and something I've always said it was my creatinine levels. It's not. It's creatinine is directly related, but it was my GFR, and I'll read that to you. I'll read to you exactly what that is. So it makes much more sense. So it stands for a glomerular. How do you say this? Glomerular filtration rate, GFR. It's a blood test that checks how well your kidneys are working. Your kidneys are very tight filters, blah, blah, blah. So it's just the ability for your kidneys to filter. So the higher the number, the less efficient it is. At a certain point, it's failure. It's just, you're in the failure range. Let's see. Let's look at what your average should be. All right. So they do talk about creatinine. So someone's saying like, my creatinine was 1.6 milligrams per deciliter. So they take that into, they take the creatinine level to factor in the GFR. It's a whole like calculation. It's a formula. There's even a calculator right here. DaVita Kidney Care. Trying to find what would be a normal range. Okay. Okay. You think this would just be an instant find, right? All right, there we go. All right, GFR. So that doesn't make any sense. I don't know, friends. It was basically in the failure like zone. It was well above the failure. I think the GFR was supposed to be 8 or something like that. 8, anything above 8 is failure. I think it was at like a 12 or 18. It was way too high. And every single increment, like even a full, like a whole number, is significant. Imagine it being like your temperature, 1 or 2 degrees, not so much. You go up to like 4 or 5, up or down, you have problems. Same thing with this. So, the nephrologist, nephrology is the study of these types of systems like kidneys and liver and whatnot. The nephrologist came in and he was trying to be funny to lighten the situation because it is serious. He's like, what kind of science experiment are you conducting? And of course, the things didn't make sense, so I didn't quite understand at the time. So he just got into it at that point. And he's like, look, your GFR is not going down. He's showing me like the historical data, like since I've been in the hospital. And he's like, ever since you've been here, he's like, it keeps going up. And meaning like my kidneys have been failing more and more and more the longer I'm there, meaning that the stuff they're giving me, it's not going to help. They basically did all they could do. So he said, if we can't get this down to this number, he's like, you're not going to make it. So legitimately what he said, he's like, if this goes another like 24 to 48 hours this way, he's like, you will be dead. You will be dead. I didn't have time to really process it. I was just more of holding on for life. It's one of those things where you don't have time to go, what is it going to be like to not be able, you're just holding on for dear life. That's really what it is. I'm not a religious type. Been there, done that. Got all the, I'm looking around as if I have something handy. Like, yeah, got the letter saying I no longer am a member of the cult. Which I should probably find in frame. But I requested a chaplain, and this was again COVID. So at first a chaplain could show up, and then they're like, well, no, it's you can't, because people can't be in the room, and so no one knew what was going on. Like, no one knew how to handle this. Like, no one knew anything. It was just all happening all at the same time. So the chaplain came in, and I'll never forget him. He was a very he looked extremely disheveled, which, I mean, I get, because he's in the hospital and probably just saw stuff that I just wouldn't be able to comprehend or handle. I have the followership. And so he came in, and I was like, hey man, I'm not religious, but you know, smoke him if you got him. That's basically where I was at. Just smoke him if you got him. Not like that, but I mean, what harm could happen if I have a man of the faith come in and just say a prayer, or, you know, whatever it was that he was going to do. Just like walk around with some incense, or, you know, I don't know, friends. So he gave me this. And see if I can get that to focus. And it says, Jesus, I trust in you. I guess made in Italy. I don't know, friends. I can't explain what it's like to be in that state. Like, just words don't. I can give you a bunch of adjectives and it still wouldn't even come close. But there was a point while I was in there, and it was, I believe, after the chaplain left. Because keep in mind, you know, 24, 48 hours, you know. Yeah, right, Spider Wookie. So I had this weird feeling. I don't know what you'd call it. It wasn't like a thought necessarily. It was just like a thing. I don't know. It's gonna sound weird, but it's like something gave me the decision. Couldn't explain who, how, why, where, whatever. It was basically succumb, and you know, that's it. Like, show's over, kind of thing. Or I can continue to live, but it's going to be the most excruciating, painful thing that I'd ever have to go through. And that whatever it was, it's not even like a being, or, you know, like it's something I can't explain. I don't know how to explain it. It sounds so weird. I'm not trying to sound like this, like, like I had a near-death experience. Like, no, it was just weird. So I don't remember what happened after that. I woke up. And the nephrologist came in the next day, and he's like, it's gone down. He's like, not by much, but he's like, at least it's no longer increasing, and it's no longer plateaued. And so that was crazy. I guess, yeah, technically it was. So yeah, you're right. Technically it was. Yeah, that was real. That was really, like, it's hard to, I can't explain it. It's really weird. I don't know. I mean, I know this sounds weird, Spider Wilkie, but maybe it is possible. I don't know. Maybe it is possible. So yeah, it finally started to go down, and then ultimately was discharged. Still obviously not feeling well. Emerged to empty streets. That's when everything just shut down. So empty streets was like a zombie apocalypse. I thought I was dreaming. I was like, this can't be real. Like and keep in mind, friends. Yeah, same here. Same here. I wasn't even able to have visitors. Like literally, friends, family could not visit me at all. And it's not like I was in a position either to be visited, because I don't think anybody wants to go visit a loved one and literally just watch them die. That's kind of traumatizing. So after I emerged, obviously moved out, moved out immediately. I wasn't gonna have that reminder. So by the sheer just graciousness of folks like Spider Wilkie, gave me a little place to crash for a little bit, just kind of recoup. Ultimately stayed over at like my mom's place at the time, and I want to say maybe less than a month later I was on a plane going out west. So here I am, friends. I'm living in Salem, Oregon. So I went from the sunny state of Florida in a nightmare of a life to just being a little better headspace, friends. You know, outdoors, you know, just don't have the city traffic, don't have the constant reminders everywhere, constant triggers. Because the place that I worked at and she works at, and then her new dude works at, there's literal reminders all over the city of them. And I don't know how to explain it without divulging personal information, but let's just say we worked for a company that really enjoyed advertising on literally everything. Everything from your friends' houses to your local McDonald's. So imagine trying to go anywhere in the city and just, yeah, just be like, oh yeah, that's right, these people. So yeah, it's just nice to be somewhere else that wouldn't be possible. It's nice. And then since I've been here, my health continues to just keep declining. Started losing my hair, developed hypothyroidism, got to take medication now. Like it's so weird, just all these systems just keep toppling. So it's still caused like from my attempt, friends. So I did pick the longest, most painful way to die. So we'll just kind of see what happens. I mean, I'm fighting, obviously. I'm never going to go down that road again, friends. As I've said a million times, and I'll say it another million times, unaliving yourself is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. So, yeah, it's many years of therapy and ongoing therapy still. You know, it's still difficult to cope with so much of just all of it, like everything from the betrayal to the failures to just all the stuff, friends. Just a lot of heavy stuff. Yeah, super heavy. Yeah, just don't do that, friends. It's so easy to say don't do something, and you know, like, you know, if you're underage, like, don't drink until you're 21. Of course, kids are gonna be like, yeah, let's go. We're only 16, you know. Yeah, it's just, yeah, just don't do it, friends. It's not a good idea. And it's not like if you survive, it's over. You know, like, oh, it's, you know, you made it, good job. Like, oh, hey, like, yes, of course, celebrate. But I'll never forget. I was laying in bed. Keep in mind, I was pretty much bedridden for, I don't know, a couple weeks where I wasn't even able to really help out with the move because I couldn't like lift. I mean, I was so weak and just, friends, like, I was really, ooh. Yeah, sorry, I just lost my train of thought there. I was just reliving about a zillion things. Yeah. Peepo bed, yeah. It's so cute. Yeah. Oh, I was in bed and I was handed the phone, and I was told that it was my cousin. How many do I know that are no longer with us? Too many. Way too many, Spider Wilkie. Just way too many. Just from unalivings alone, at least 2 folks that are really close to me. My dad being one of them. Then a childhood friend being the other. There's other, like, I mean, I was around, like, a neighbor did it, you know, when I was like 11. I remember going to their house like literally minutes after the paramedics left, and everyone in shock because, you know, dude's son had to like cut him down, you know, so he was a little disturbed. So I got to witness that at 11. That was fun. That was good times. Good stuff. Usually 11-year-olds are placed in the middle of those situations, right? That's normal. It's just me. It was, I was handed the phone, and I was told it was my cousin. And so in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, like, this is cool. Like, this is the first time folks are, you know, are able to get a hold of me, you know, that kind of stuff. And I received an earful. I received an earful. They told me that I was a disappointment and that I was going to hell for what I did, and that they used to look up to me, and now they don't, never will. And I tried to reason. I tried to say, like, you know, I try to say, like, hey, you know, first of all, I was like, I can barely speak right now, so I didn't even have the ability to like defend myself, or, you know, it was just literally an attack, you know, a defenseless attack. I'm literally just like laid up in bed. I'm like, huh? Like, I don't even think I had my eyes open at the time. So yeah, and then just by the general silence from like the family, I just took it as, yeah, like, you know, if yeah, I was the devil. I might as well have murdered somebody. Seriously, friends, that's the way they saw it. They saw it as if I murdered somebody. So I get it. Like, to each their own. Like, that's your religious belief, then by all means. I'm used to hearing that because they said that about my dad. It's fun being a kid and you hear that about your dad, right? Yeah. I mean, in those kind of moments, I would feel that I would be able to get past that. Like, if roles reversed, I'd be able to get over that and say, like, hey, how are you as a human being? Like, as a family member, as someone who I, you know, yeah. No, and at that point, I didn't really care. I mean, seriously, friends, as far as, like, I screwed up, like, you know, it was just the beginning of what was going to be several several additional knocks. So I just kind of learned who was really there, who wasn't. That's really what it came down to. Yeah, that's very true, Mystical. Yeah, I don't know. I care about people. I do. All right. Sorry, friends. It's just really heavy. There's a lot going through my mind. It's still plenty to process. I'll be processing it for the rest of my life. It's something you just don't get over. You can only just learn from it and try to help others. Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're knee deep in the Catholic faith, it just comes with the territory. If you're not Catholic, then you're not, like, you're nothing. That's basically all or nothing religion, or that specific sect of that religion of Christianity. It's you're not one of us, therefore you're the enemy. Fight me. I'm serious, friends. I'm serious. I'm sorry if I offended anybody in chat if you're Catholic, but I promise you anybody who is part of that faith would say the same thing. Be like, yeah, if you're not Catholic, then you're the enemy. You're the problem. And you're basically going to hell. That's kind of, it gives you an example as far as like why folks, even if they're not, practicing Catholics, they still are like, well, I am, just in case. It just goes to show you like how much they drill that into folks to where they're scared to even denounce the religion, even if they don't believe it. That's frightening. That's extremist. But I digress. Goodness gracious. Gosh. Sorry, and if I didn't have, if I was ignorant to it, or if I didn't have knowledge of the religion, I wouldn't say anything. But part of being in that cult that I grew up in, you were supposed to learn about other religions. So that's something that was interesting. They wanted you to learn, so that way you could actually know how to counter the things that they would say. So it wasn't to expand your mind. It was more of like, arm yourself with what they know, but also we're going to give you all of the talking points that blow holes into their religion, like what makes them the untruthful religion, and why we're the ones that know it all. We're the ones that have the right one. We're the right ones, right? Isn't every religion is like the right one, right? Is that what they all claim? We're the right ones. One day we'll sing Kumbaya while we're all on fire. Yeah. I'm with you, Spider Wokey. I'm right there with you. I embrace diversity, being a military brat, moved around a lot, met all sorts of, various individuals from all walks of life, because, military doesn't discriminate. You could be living next door to someone from, my childhood friend was, their name was Cecily. Cecily was their name. Can't believe I remembered that. I must have been 3 or 4. I remember their name. It was Cecily. Forget exactly where they were from. I think they were from like a Middle Eastern country, but I couldn't say for sure. But was living next to them at one point or another. I lived. I think they're Russian or Ukrainian. I can't remember exactly, but yeah. So I mean, just all of them. Yeah. Yeah. So sorry, friends. Just there's a lot. I'm trying to process a lot. It's kind of hard to be up here doing this, and to express all these different things and not get lost. It's a lot has happened. I've been through a lot, friends. It's quite a bit. But keep your friends close, friends. Keep your friends close. It's only like nowadays that you're gonna start to really see who, first of all, matters. Obviously, I mean, we all matter, but like we're starting to see like where we can easily just go, yeah, we can discard all that. Like those folks obviously just, yeah. But no, you start to see who cares about you, who loves you genuinely, without an agenda. Without an agenda. It's all too often that you see folks that are very manipulative or are essentially narcissists who will use you and for their own means and won't stop until the narrative no longer fits, or if you're no longer needed, if you no longer serve the narcissist, therefore they don't need you. You're no longer giving them that dopamine or whatever it is that they're getting, so they move on to the next individual who gives them that sensation or whatever. And this is not like, oh, on to bigger, better things. Like, no, it's a cycle. It's a vicious cycle. Highly recommend therapy, friends, to anyone. You don't have to, quote, have somebody go wrong with you or whatever. Like, it's all about processing your thoughts and challenging your thoughts. Just having an overall better sense, overall mental clarity. Because I wouldn't be nearly as articulate if I were to just continue down that path, friends. I really just, it was bad. World's a great place. Yep. I don't know about necessarily turning off the news. I mean, yeah, for the most part, yeah, turn it off. But yeah, front page news is just literally outside. It's literally outside. So what I wanted to show you. Oh, and so what I was trying to, the whole thing. After I left, my face started to break out, and I thought it was acne or something. I mean, hey, it's not like there's a major catastrophic event that's happened every day without fail this month and beyond. So I started breaking out, and I thought it was acne, and then it just kept getting progressively worse and worse and worse to where I had like open sores like on my face, like just like, I mean, you can still see like this discoloration, like the red and stuff, friends. Like that's left over from like how bad it was. Like my face was scarred up. And it was essentially just from a weakened immune system and some weird freak thing that decided to happen. And then once that cleared up, I started losing like my eyebrows, and the rest is history. But I'll show you. I had to actually put on like I guess not concealer, but it's basically to cover up like some of the redness, because it was bad. Like it was super, super bad. It was like purple. At times it was like actual purple. It's crazy. And it just looks like I didn't wash my face or something, which is like far from it. I did not want it more than anybody else would. And I'm just like, I can't get clean enough. It's one of those things. It's crying in the hot shower. It's like, it won't come off. Funny, not funny. Actually happened. This actually makes it work. There we go. So a little bit mobier there. So as you saw, like my hair was present, and my skin was super smooth. Let's give this a second to wake up. Just give this a second. There we go. Technical difficulties. Haha. That's funny. Sorry, my nose is like really, it's itchy like right at the edge. Like you ever have like it's where it's itchy just right on the edge of your nostril? Like, oh. Yeah. It's a good song. It's a really good song.
Yep.
I hope this will wake up. Let's try another one. I just wanted to show you this really quick. Oh, this was fun. I remember that. So you can see you know, had like more hair on the sides, you know, thick bushy eyebrows, you know, facial hair. I would grow it out every so often. It was sort of patchy, but it was never never like this. Yeah. Oh, dry skin is, yeah, it's the devil. I've been blessed with, you know, somewhat dry skin. Like, never had to use lotion. I can't stand lotion. It's just one of my, like, it's so oily and it doesn't go away. Like, I feel like I need a shower after putting it on. I'm like, well, that was a waste. Go shower that right off. Maybe that doesn't mean someone's thinking about you. Like when your nose itches. Is that a superstition? Is that a real superstition? So obviously, like, much heavier than too. Oh no! Don't miss your croupiness. There we go. Let's let this finish.
Welcome back to the stream.
They didn't hear that. Sweet. That's weird. All right. I just wanted to show you that. So as you saw, a little bit heavier hair. Oh yeah, can't even say it. Risitas, which is Spanish for giggles. Risitas was his name. Super cool dude. Miss him. Oh, you have eczema, yeah. I do have family members that use like 3 different kinds of lotion because they need it. Like, they need it. So I want to show you the progress of this. Yeah, he's a real one. He's a real one for sure. I mean, it just made anyone laugh. It didn't matter like who you were. It's just that laughter was infectious. It's great. So what I'll do, friends, is I will play just a little bit of what would be, I guess it would have been my last stream. And then I'll play the stream right after that. Be the first one. The progress, yes. He needs milk. Alright. About to just tear my nostril off. Alright, so 2020, February, March. Okay, so March 13th, 2020 at 11:54 a.m. It's GTA Friday. Dude, that'd be so good. I would love some barbecue. Oh, this is such a good song, too. Well, my friends, the time has come. I can't play it. It's so good. Yes, yeah, these are the ones that I would do like midday. Do it around, like, I'd aim for noon. It's usually when, like, my kid would go down for a nap, and I would just stream. Be fun. No. It's terrible. Hope that's not a thing.
Couple weddings.
Hubadub was there. Wow. Yeah. Shoot. Haven't seen Hubadub in a long time. Hubadub's intro still works too. Actually, I don't think Hubadub has seen how his intro works yet. Anyway. Yeah, Hubadub is an OG. I miss him. So yeah, there's how my face and hair looked pre-poor decision. Oh, cool. Yeah, I haven't seen him. Haven't seen him at all for a long time. Yeah, fog eyebrows. Yeah.
Putting that on the mean old clock. All right, chat. Let's do this. Let's do this. No more lullabies. Yes, hold on. Gohan has great Gohan has a great request. Here we go. It's Friday.
This is
everybody.
hilarious. Have you heard the censored version, friends? I might not be able to play it all, but
Yep.
it's
Yo,
basically
Holden, welcome back. Guess what? We have the censored version of this.
thanks. I have no other choice other than just paint them right on. I have no choice. Yeah, so it just adds it. It's so funny. Some OGs in chat, I know. Random Rocker, Gorby. I don't know where everybody went, friends. I mentioned this before. I was like, I miss our friends. I miss our old friends. You know, folks come and go, you know? It happens.
During the time that I said that sentence from smoking, then what's happened?
Oh, amazing. This is when everybody was making Recitas remixes. Wow. So, whoa. And I didn't forget, Fellaby, I have emote lore. It's been in my hands. Right here. So,
Like they'll get timed out. Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
So much, friends.
Not again. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. There's the car in chat.
I'm just trying to get to the end here.
Okay. Not even have to 30.1% all that.
There we go. This would have been my last few moments, friends. This is crazy.
That was weird. That was weird, chat. Sorry. That was just a weird thing. Weird. Very strange. All right, cool. Things happen. You never know. All right, let's go ahead and find somebody to raid.
Have nots. We could actually do that. We could do that. We'll make a, was it 9.0?
Oh my
Make
gosh.
Twitch to YouTube loop 9.0.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Chat, it's one of those days. We're going to raid
Did you scare the family? I'm not saying your face is scary, just meaning, you know, folks get so used to facial hair that when you remove it, you just look completely different.
So chat, don't let this crazy world get you down. Just don't. They call it a crazy world for a reason. So just stay safe out there, friends. Take care of yourselves, of course. Take care of each other. I will be posting all of my stream updates and stuff in Discord, which just so happened to show up right as I said that. And if you like to, you can follow social media right there. There's lots of fun places. Thank you very much, Hubadub. Yes, so everybody, thank you all for hanging out with me for just a little bit. And thank you, Gohan. Thank you. I'll make sure that you all know my schedule for next week. I'll post that in Discord. I don't know exactly when because, as you know, things are just wild right now. But I will
Yeah,
make sure
they
that does
certainly
happen
were,
so you
buddy.
have proper
I was
Twitch
playing that
streams
one down, I'll tell you that
next
much.
week.
I was seriously playing
So
that
we're
down
gonna go
just
ahead and
then.
We'll raid Seth Drums today. It's one of those days I think we all need to smile today.
That was
And,
funny.
so we'll raid Seth Drums, and I want you all to enjoy the rest of your day. So I will see you. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your weekends, friends.
Wow. It's crazy. Wow. You're waving. So that was March 13th. And the very next stream was April 8th of 2020. April 8th of 2020. So this is what my face looked like emerging from the hospital the first time, and then I'll kind of show you a little bit later. Probably that is worse, but just kind of skip through this really quick. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you're a mod. I'm pretty sure you're a mod. This is when I started putting Pepe L up there, I believe. Olch. Oh yeah, these are the old alerts. I miss these.
So glad to see you back.
I miss
Take it
those.
easy on
I still
yourself.
have them. Alright, so probably gonna have. Alright, get that. Oops. Yeah, different, obviously different place altogether. I wasn't streaming the same place.
Hey friends, hey, what's up? What's up? Oh my gosh. Everybody's here already. Welcome everybody to my 128th stream here on Twitch. Oh my gosh, everybody. This is just happening way too fast already. Welcome friends. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Just
Holy
night and
moly.
day as far as
Let me
just
start off. Terabyte, Gohan. Gohan,
personality. I
thank you very
mean,
much for the tier 1 for 5 months in a row. Yes, I will make sure I take it easy on myself. Oh my gosh. Live Love, welcome Mod in the house.
why did I still have them? Oh wow,
Oh my gosh, wow.
that was just
Your sense of humor, it's wonderful. Really, really creepy, but at the same time. Oh, come on, get him. This way, this way, this way, this is.
This is fun. Soul Calibur 4, I believe.
Help immediately.
Hey, the original BRB.
I don't even remember. Yes.
Oh, we gotta hear this. Hold on. This is good. Do-do-do.
Right. I'll see you in just a few minutes, friend. Be right back.
Yeah, 500 on. Yeah, we did it. Oops.
Shake off the excess, and then beat the devil out of it. That's the most fun part of this whole technique.
It's terrible. I don't know what I was trying to imply with that, but I have no clue. All right. Yeah.
And
All right.
sometimes it
So
can be really difficult.
that was immediately after, and then we'll just kind of flash forward a little bit. It's when let's see, drum stream. My face is pretty jacked up. No, this is probably the worst part, or the worst time it was jacked up here. Wow. This was... Oh, that's funny. That was July 6th of 2020. It's extremely difficult when you have no control over that, and you go in public and you just feel eyes on you, and there's nothing you can do. Like, it's not like I didn't wash my face, or, you know, like I said, I was doctoring it. I was seeing a dermatologist, and it wasn't going away. Like, it was just failure, friends. It was just really bad. So you could probably even see, like, I tried to put, that's even with concealer, friends. That's actually with concealer, so you can imagine what it looked like fresh. Yeah. Painful, too. Very painful. Very painful. On so many levels, too. Yeah, it's true. All right. And then, yeah, so obviously you see how I look now. So come a long way. Personally, all that stuff. Emote lore. I'm going to try to do this really quick, probably. All right, so let's get some lo-fi going here. All right, so let's start with the emotes here. All right, so if you go to the follower emote, that's the Rampage emote. I just happened to snag that from a screenshot from one of the times I was streaming GTA, because, I don't know, I just like that symbol. It's a lot of fun. The Wii Float Trip, that one. Oh, sorry, this got a... Where's the... There, sorry. The Wii Flow Trip is something I just created. I was working on the stream, and I was like, wait a minute, this looks like it could be one of those like trip emotes. So I just recorded for, however long that is, a couple seconds. And that's the result. That was not one of the ones that Twitch lets you like auto animate or auto, create, because they do, you can make the trip, whatever. Like I think I did it with Mr. Paper Pal. So the Wii Float MPP Rave, that was an automatic. That was an automatic one. Wii Float Shake is actually the original Pause Champ. So the original Float Pause Champ, which should look like Pause Champ. Anyway, it's basically that, just not shaking. So Blaine actually is the individual who created this, or took the screenshot to make that. And so give Blaine credit for that. Let's see, the Pog roll is my face when I was using a Snapchat filter on stream. It was live, and it was the first time I actually saw it work. So that was actually my face when I saw it actually happen. And then added the whole automatic roll thing to it. Ended up being pretty cool. The Pause Champ, the face, like where I was like the face I made before something epic would happen, whether it was good or bad, an epic win or fail. Let's see. Mystical is that one. Yes, that one. That was the first time I think I made the Twitch to YouTube loop. One of them. Mystical's the artist for let's see, the Hey Guys, several of them. Why are they not there though? Okay, the Pog, Mean Old Clock. The Mean Old Clock on the wall is, oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. So the clock is there. That's the Mean Old Clock on the wall. It's kind of like a, what you want to call it? Kind of an homage to Bob Ross. It's more of like just our indicator that it's time to take a break during the stream, because it's all about self-care. It's very easy to get caught up watching a stream for hours and forgetting to do the basic stuff, like get up, stretch, move, get something to eat, something to drink, all that kind of stuff. So that was there just to kind of let us know, hey, might be a good time to do this. But hey, it's still around. The Wii Float Break, that's actually Hubadub's emote. I had that designed specifically for Hubadub, because Hubadub coincidentally would break the stream. Just kind of ironic, I guess. So anytime Hubadub would come around, the stream would usually die or something crazy. So I did that for Hubadub. I know, right? So that is Hubadub's emote, officially. That was designed by Zephyr. And Zephyr is an artist out of the UK. The Wii Float card, that's one I made. I took screenshots of the It movie, and it was from when they were putting the bicycle cards on the bicycle as adults. So as like Bill was like putting them on there, remember he like drops the deck of cards and they fall on the ground, but like all of them have its face on the backs of them. I just took a screenshot, kind of modified it to make it, you know, centered, cleaned it up just a little bit, and that's as good as I could get. So that's from the movie. Same with this one, The Cool Story. That was a screenshot from the movie that I went ahead and just cleaned up. And then you have like the silver and gold heart balloons for second or tier 2 and tier 3 subscribers. And then I think there's a bunch of other. Just got to pull. I don't have the plugin right now, but or at least not where I'm looking at. But there's some others that are out there for like BTTV that I've created. I just don't see it right now. So yeah, all sorts of just inside jokes, I guess. But today, friends, let's do this really quick before we go. We're gonna do another Twitch to YouTube loop. If you don't know what the Twitch to YouTube loop is, it's gonna be hard to explain. I'll try. What I did originally, and this is pre way before like Bo Burnham, way before Bo Burnham did his special Inside, where he made fun of streamers for like commenting on themselves, which commented on, you know, the whole like streamception sort of thing. So I'm not like bitter about it. It's more just like, you know, again, pioneers get no credit. I guess that does make me bitter, so never mind. All right, so what I did is I recorded a clip live. So actually I took a clip, uploaded the clip to YouTube while it was still live, requested that clip from YouTube back into the stream. So kind of like one of these numbers. I'll show you, because we are still gonna like do it. All right, so I request it and it would show up here, and then it also had the same thing behind me. And I did this ultimately, I think 8 times over the course of, I don't know, a couple months, and it gets really convoluted to where I don't know how well it's gonna work. Ooh, I don't know if we can do all 17. There's 17 minutes of this. I don't know if we can do a 17-minute one, friends. That's excessive. All right. Oh. Yeah. Let's go to studio mode. All right, get rid of this really fast. Get rid of that. There we go. Okay. So I might have to put it behind us as well. I'll do it just because I can. It's going to make it interesting. All right. Okay. So it's basically the same exact setup that you're seeing. So I would just request it and just etc. You'll see. Here we go. All right, friends.
I do. Watch how quickly I can do this. Okay, ready? One keystroke. Wrong buttons. One keystroke.
It's crazy. All right, one keystroke. This was all improv too. Like this was on the spot.
That's Pog right there.
That's Pog.
Straight up Pog right
Ugh,
there.
that's straight up cringe right there. That's what that is. I had to be.
Chat asks one question, and I only use a single keystroke. And here we are.
Yep. It all started with a single
Where
keystroke.
should we put this? Yep. So, chat.
So
This video will explain what's
that's
going
the most
on,
recent.
Okay. So before I used to have a little media request
weird.
window up here. So whenever we were playing a game or doing whatever, that would
Friends,
just
is the
be
sound
going in the
doubled?
background, okay. And then I started putting another request window.
I just
back
realized something.
here. So then it caused that up there in your top left hand corner to happen. So I was watching the 5th loop, and this is and then record the 6th loop, which in turn turned into the 7th loop. So let me pause this, and it explains itself. We didn't have to go through all the loops.
Here's myself in the background. Here's myself in the background. The
Gohan,
video
you're there.
that's right here in the background is 5.0. So you're literally watching the same video right
I'm
here
9.
as you are right here. Okay? So these are all the same.
Does this count as
This
8?
is the same exact thing right here. The
Like,
only
seriously?
difference is
This
there's
is 9.
request up here in the top left-hand corner.
You're a mommy. Jeez.
So what I'm gonna do is request my own video and put it in the top left-hand corner.
Which I just
Which
did.
I just
Go ahead and
did, but then I put it in the
not mute
background.
myself, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
put my
but I got rid of it from the
there.
background, so now it's just in the
That was
left-hand
my
corner
main
again.
video. Then I put my request up there.
It is the same shirt.
With me so far.
Is
chat?
it the same
That was
shirt?
original
No, this is
video.
different.
Putting that up there.
Still a black shirt.
All right.
Always with the black shirts.
Oh jeez.
That's a web browser.
And then we have a web browser chat. We've
Yeah,
added the
that's
web
okay.
browser.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
So far, so good, friends.
We've added it. Cat Bear, just in time
Wow.
for the loop.
Same
Cat
shirt.
Bear, you are just in time for the loop. So,
Wow.
let's see. Where do we want to put this? Chat. Good being right here.
Gosh.
How about
This is
more
already
right
hurting
here?
my head.
Yeah, it's hurting my head
There we
too.
go.
Oh, small friends.
Ooh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy. He
I don't know how to
says.
get this to stop. All right, let's do this. There's one.
There we
This
go.
is where Pause Champ
Alright.
came from.
There's
Yep.
two. It's going to happen. All right.
So let's see if we see Pause Champ.
Oh my gosh, what's happening? Oh wait, where's the third?
It's 9.
Oh my gosh.
9.
What's number 5, chat? Oh gosh.
9.
Holy, I don't know.
I move out of the way.
Hold on. Number 5. Hold on.
This is number
Wait,
8.
wait, what?
9.
What?
9.
Wait. Wait.
So,
What's up? Hey.
so like,
Huh? Oh my gosh.
Blaine, you're
Hold
here.
on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whoa, Macca, what's up? Hey. Oh my gosh. I don't understand. This is 5, so I'm number 5, chat.
I'm number
I'm
8.
number 5.
I'm number 9.
8.
I'm 9.
So,
I'm 9.
chat.
Yeah, Control Alt Delete it.
Try to give myself a high 5.
Oh,
From, okay.
see if I can do it.
So, I know that I'm right here.
Give
Let's
it.
see if it can focus on
Ready?
me.
Set?
All right. So in the future,
Ready?
I'm gonna go. What's up, man? High 5.
Cross the
So
streams.
in 7.0, I'll
We cross the streams.
high 5 right there, chat.
And I did.
How's that?
I almost did just then, too.
There's just, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's a lot of oh my goshing. You can see, like, it just keeps going back and further. I mean, I don't even know how many iterations there are here, friends.
What's going on?
We're in
That's
the
the,
future.
that's the main
I
old clock on
guess.
the wall, friends.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We went really far into the past, though, at the same
Yeah, we did.
time.
Yeah, we did. That's like the 100th stream right there. It's just too much.
There are so many other chats going on. If you
Well, I guess I
look
decided to pick my nose
closely,
up there.
you can
Here,
see
let me
other
help you.
chats.
Let me help you. I'll get the other one.
Something's happening. Hold on. I don't know how to.
That's from the 100th stream, right here.
Oh, yeah, because we're on the 500th, so I don't know.
So, how ironic.
Yeah, Cat Bear was here.
300 shows up.
I miss Cat Bear.
Hold on. Something. Chat. I don't know what's going on.
I've lost
here. I
count.
seriously don't know how to change this.
Some emojis.
One of those stops it appears.
I don't even know.
Wait, why? 83 frames, chat. Oh, and there is another me over there. See? I knew it.
There is another me over there.
Yeah. Hold on. Is there a way I can?
Man, bear pig.
Something in the chat. Mayday. Mayday. Mayday.
Mayday.
Down.
There's no streamer down.
Blaine lost. You lost count apparently previously. I'm in a crowded room of myself. Hi Nandos, welcome. I'm in a green screen cage of emotion here, chat.
Yeah, it happens.
No problem, JJ.
It happens to the best of us, dude. Play that much.
Welcome back.
Wow.
I don't know where to go.
This is the epitome of the emote yap.
Like that you're part of
Yeah.
number 5. But it's still going. It's
No,
so
I didn't.
to move
I
myself.
didn't.
Couple of memes back. Whoa, there's one. Wait, look at that. Way back there, chat. How many? Oh gosh, yes. How many are there, chat? Got some more here. Blaine, you're dancing.
No idea.
This is great. Munchies says it's almost white noise.
It kind of does turn into white noise.
I'm reading Munchie's comment. Chat.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely, Spider Wilkie.
Same shirt, or I was trying to go for different shirts.
The same shirt.
I have a different shirt for all of them, but I don't know.
It's always with the same shirt.
I talked about a time machine. Oh my gosh.
I'm at a loss here. Oh, I think are we finally, what are we doing here? Come on, you guys get out of the way. Get out of the way. Hold on. Over here?
I don't know when this stops. The weird part, chat, is that the 7th loop is coming up after this. So all it's going to do is add more of me. This one's stopping.
Yep.
But then I had the people runs right there, so I tried to stop it.
Oh, talking about the Peepo runs, apparently. Does anybody remember the Peepo runs?
What is this? Who is this? Oh no. Wait. Oh no.
Almost. Did you make it?
Gohan's there, Terabyte's there. Okay, hold on.
No, it's got like another zillion minutes. Ready? Flash forward.
Run.
This is literally 5-10 minutes in.
I don't think we're outside of TOS.
For posterity.
I mean, I can even like kind of lower myself down. Don't slouch, man. You can't
People
slouch
runs
like that.
used to be right behind me. I missed that chair. That was a super comfy chair.
Oh gosh, it's contagious. I don't know how I got that. It's contagious.
Apparently the Peepo runs are contagious. Yep. Gotta watch out for those. I hurt. I hurt like hell.
Are we? That was actually in the video too. There was
I
so
don't
much
know.
going on
I'll
there.
wait till after stream to do that.
I'm the real one.
I'm the real one.
I am.
I am.
No, we're not. Okay, no, we're not. What's going on?
No. It's gotta. He looks so sad.
No, this is 6.0. No, this is 8.0.
No, this is 9.0.
How do I get rid of? Ah! Oh no. Okay, that one I think is over. Oh no.
No, that one's over. Yeah, that is over. That one's over.
One of these.
Let's wait for another one.
I did it, chat. I did it.
Okay.
Wait. Why do I
So far, so good.
When it's not over, chat. It's not over.
It's still not over.
We made it through 6.0.
It'll never get old. It'll never get old, right?
That's true. No, absolutely. We got the people runs a lot back then.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
I should see a doctor for it.
No, we're not.
We're back, chat.
Still not back. Still not back.
We made it. We made it.
No, dude, you're
Nope.
still not me.
Okay.
You're still not me.
No more. No more. We did that. That was live.
Yeah, we did that
was
live.
chat.
It does.
But this is
Yeah.
live.
We did 6.0 and 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same stream.
It's the
But now it's
whole.
8.0.
Yeah. That was great. Played in the Hall of Mirrors. Yeah. Pretty much. Nah, just my goodness gracious. It was the whole sorry friends. Lost my no, it's yeah, thyroid. It's a lot of fun. Alrighty. Thanks for being here, Mystical. Thanks for being a part of the 500th stream. Try to enjoy your evening. All right, friends. Hey, let's wrap it up here. Friends, thank you. I have to thank you. Let me get rid of this. Friends, it's been a journey, to say the least. I don't quite really know what to say. It's just been a ride, friends. It's been a ride. All right, let's look at this. If Spider Wilkie says it's got to be good. Cardi B. Arthur, as in like the cartoon Arthur. Or am I reading that wrong? I don't know. I don't see anything. Friends, thank you. Be anywhere in the world. You're here. Blaine, thank you for the Prime sub. 38 months. That's just an extremely long period of time. Thank you for that lovely message. AI generated or not, it was still very lovely and thoughtful. Appreciate it. Jasper, if you're still in the house, thank you very much for 14 months as well. Friends, I do appreciate the long-term support. There's just been ups, downs, lefts, and rights throughout this entire process. You've seen some pretty interesting things. Some things you may not even have seen that have occurred off stream, but it's been a ride. It's been a ride, friends. I don't plan on quitting. I'm hoping that the landscape will get a little better. The whole social media landscape, I'm not holding my breath for that. So there is some big changes happening in the future. As far as that's concerned, I'm trying to, I guess for lack of terms, future-proof things, because I know I won't be able to be on like Twitch forever, friends. It's just not. It's not a good platform for the things that I want to talk about. Yeah. Oh, they have. Yeah. It's like the whole FBI is chatting with like the two ellipses, or the ellipses, just like the FBI has entered chat. But no, there's a site called Rumble. I might start streaming on there. I'm not sure exactly. It's just more of me thinking ahead of. But yeah, just some of these platforms are going to become extremely censored. Extremely censored. Overtly censored is what I'm trying to say. Overtly censored. I hope we don't ever get to it, but I didn't think we'd ever get to this. So sad state of affairs, friends, but you know, can only keep on keeping on. And adjust, adapt, react, all that fun stuff. So I'm hoping, I mean, of course, I'll keep you posted with all this, friends. I'm not just going to like disappear or whatever. No, I didn't even know those were a thing. I have to look into those. I've only heard that Rumble's good because it allows for free speech. You'd think that anyway. I digress. Let's not go down that road. But friends, I do apologize for any negativity. I'm trying to be positive, but hey, pretty sad times though. Yeah, I hear you, Spider Wilkie. I'm not sure. It's just like super Twilight Zone. It really is. Actually, that would be a welcome change. That's the mean old clock on the wall, friends. I gotta go. Friends, stick around for the raid. Thank you so much. Friends, please take care of yourselves. Please take care of one another. We need that so much right now. We really do. I will see you on the next one. Bye.
And I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.